We're live.
Hello.
It actually says end stream, so we're live. Yay.
Yes.
I remembered. Yeah. Golly. So David Jr.'s here too. I'll bet he really hates that. I don't know if I should call him that.
He calls, I think it doesn't matter because he calls David Elfish, calls him senior.
All right. Good enough.
Yep.
Who was here also, or he was. Elfish, I saw his.
Oh, yeah. What's, he says,
those,
he was first.
Yeah. Did I mute? Yeah, I muted my YouTube side. Give me a minute. The Schulze eyes, the Black Venezuelans, they're doing really well. Thank you, David.
Oh, nice. I wish I could say the same for my albino fry.
Oh, yeah. You know, that one little one I had survived didn't. So,
yeah.
I'd probably be another year before I get another lot of fry. So,
I think if I just stay on course like I did for the very first batch run where I did them, there was in the specimen container inside the tank. I actually got them to a pretty decent little size.
Yeah.
And then I thought, well, they're big enough to put in with the parents, but apparently they weren't.
Yeah.
So now.
Yeah, I've got that Lowell's Fish Lab fry tray, and I told you should ask Santa for one of those for Christmas.
Yeah, I will.
Because they're really nice. Get the big one. There's two sizes. The small one you could fit over like a 5-gallon tank. The big one, I've got it stretched over 20 long, widthwise.
Oh wow! Okay,
lengthwise. I used to have it stretched over a 29 widthwise, not lengthwise, but widthwise.
Oh, widthwise. Okay.
And right now, my Koi Kahaku swordtail fry, that is a mouthful, are still in there. I got to get them out of there. I was thinking about putting them in the tub with the Medaka rice fish. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. But I'll just probably put them back in the tank from whence they came. It's the 29 that the adults are in. And I should have put the Cory fry in there.
Yeah, that would work.
No, I take that back. I should have put the Cory eggs in there. Let them hatch out in there.
I keep hearing that I'd have my best success if I just took when they hatch, to throw them in a 5-gallon tank.
Yeah.
Now, I was always under the impression that they would starve to death if they didn't get enough food.
Well, only 4, 5, 6 inches of water tops.
Oh, okay.
Because they need to be able to breach to inflate their air bladder.
Okay. All right.
So shallow with an air stone or one of the small sponge filters.
Okay.
Hey, good morning, Gil. Always a pleasure.
Good morning, Gil. How you doing, mate?
Hey, Chris. Welcome in.
Hello there. Yep, I'm feeling a bit better, yes.
2 of the 3 super. Who's the third one? You are, right, Chris?
2 of the 3 super studs, live and in person.
So anyway, yeah. So that'd be my thought. Now I had seen, one of my favorite channels is Adrian's Fish Room, and I had seen him do that with Lowell's fry tray, and he even had a real light layer of sand on the bottom, very thin layer of sand. Drop the eggs in there. Now I'd seen Lowell pull them out on one of his videos and actually re-stick them to the sides of the fry tray. Hey, what's up, George?
Hey, George.
So yeah, I'd seen him stick them to the sides of the fry tray. So, but I like the idea of the fry tray because water's moving through it from one end to the other. So I guess you could still put a little methylene blue in it. That's going to end up in the tank below. And I don't know if that's an issue or not. Probably not with fish, plants.
I'm not sure.
If Imas, Jorge's not here, so I just said that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Fishy Plants Imas, I think, was one of his streams.
I'm sure that somebody here would know. Here's Wally's Freshwater Aquatics. Hello.
Hey, Warren. Welcome in. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, it's rough. And the last time I had a fry, I had a spawn, the albino spawn. I had 2 of them in relatively close succession. This last time I had 2 of them back to back, but I wasn't in town the first I was in Orange County at the dentist, came back, and all I could see were the little empty holes on a Anubias leaf where they laid their eggs. And then the next day I caught them and I managed to save some of them. But, they hatched out, and I don't know, I think I killed them with a water change, maybe all but one. And I think that one just finally died off. So
I don't know what it is about. They seem so. I mean, it's easy to get the eggs and get them to hatch, but
I wish,
raising the fry.
Yeah,
I tell you.
I wish it was that easy for me to get the eggs from them. It's easy enough to collect the eggs. I just wish it was easy enough to actually have them spawn for me.
Oh.
I don't know if it requires that low pressure thing. We don't get those here much. We had a couple
this
months.
winter, you're going to have more luck because you can get more of a cold water change.
Maybe, yeah. But we don't. We had the days that they were laying eggs, we were doing monsoon, so we had real low pressures, and it rained like hell. So that might have had something to do with it too.
The system I've been doing, and it's worked pretty much every time I've done it.
Yeah.
When I feed a good amount of the live baby brine.
Okay.
40s,
Okay.
and then I'll do about I'll do a half of. No, I do feed them that first, and then later on in the day, I'll do a 50% water change.
Okay.
And then either the next day or the day after, I'll have eggs on the wall.
And you only do the one water change, just that same day.
Just 50%. I just do a 50% water change with cold water.
Okay. Hi, Linda. Hi, Daisy. Welcome in, both of you.
Hey there. There's Richard also.
Hey, Richard. Yeah. Howdy, and welcome in.
Daisy.
And Rachel. What a pleasure. It's been a while.
Jody's here. Hi, Jody.
Oh, really? Hi, Jody. I didn't. Yeah.
I now have 5 clutches of the purple mystery, so I'm just waiting for them to get to the point where they're ready to crumble into.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
They are beautiful. They got the purple. The foot on them is purple as well, Ron.
Right.
The actual flesh, and that's kind of unusual. I mean, it's usually like a lighter or black, sometimes like a brown color. But
yeah. Hey, Keith. Welcome in.
There he is. Hey, Linda.
Yesterday I was cleaning some of the tanks in the garage doing water changes, and the one with Bob and Carol, the Crebensis, it's a 40 breeder. There's so much guppy grass in it, and I'm not selling any lately, so I literally took it all out and threw it in the garden.
Oh wow!
And then last night, or at the same time, the tank next to it was full of hornwort. Same thing, and I'll just pulled it all out, and threw it out in the garden.
Well, not all of it.
Just about all of it. I got a little bit in that tank, and I'm almost completely gone. And I cleared out those 2 tanks anyway, those 2 40 breeders. About 2 o'clock in the morning, I woke up to go to the loo, and I go back to bed, and I'm laying there trying to get back to sleep at 2:15, 2:30, and I wake bolt upright and go, oh my God, I've got that stuff on eBay, and I threw it all away. I better go to eBay, and 2:30 in the morning, I'm pulling listings off of eBay. So, yeah, 2 o'clock PP, exactly. It's that, it's the old prostate.
The hornwort and the guppy grass that you sent me that arrived today, a day early, and it is absolutely. You know what? I'm going to have it enough. What I did is I portioned it out a little bit.
Yeah, good. I hope so, because those bags were stuffed. I'm glad you got it.
But I got most of the hornwort in this tank. I need to. There's a lot. That's a lot for this one tank, so I need to move some of it around. But man, is it nice?
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. Too much information.
What's that?
Oh, Daisy, TMI. Too much. Me and my the prostate comment. Yeah. Yeah, that's what happens when you get older. So.
But then again, humans. Yep, we're all humans.
Yeah. So anyway, I guess we're mostly adults here. Yeah. So anyway, I'm glad, and hopefully that was enough of both to spread out in a few tanks.
Oh, definitely. I think
that was a concern. I packed them pretty tight.
Yeah, there was a lot.
And I thought, more will be revealed, Daisy. Yeah, and I but then I thought, oh, God, I didn't want them to cook, so. Yeah, I'm 12. Yeah, I'm just a better behaved 13-year-old. That's what. I've been saying that for years, Keith. Yeah, and trust me, when I was 13, not so much. So, but I am now. Don't forget to put some from Medaka Fry with some snails when they hatched you. Oh, which one, George? The hornwort or the guppy grass?
Oh, I should have some snails in there, George. You're saying put snails in with them? He says, don't forget to put.
Not after they hatch, though, because you don't want them eating up the eggs. Oh, Jody's asking, so how are your mystery snails doing, Jeff?
Gave you a big
that up. There we go. There you go, Jeff.
How are your mystery? Oh, they're doing great. They're out active. I got 5 clutches now, Jody. I got them in a tank down here, but because it's sealed up and it's got a lot of humidity.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to remember how long it takes for them to get to the point. I know when they become really fragile and discolored, that's when I take them in the water and they just go down, and then they'll be on the glass an hour later. But
yeah,
they are beautiful. I don't sleep anymore. I only nap between trips.
Yeah, about every 2 hours. That's what it seems like sometimes. Yeah,
I love those snails. Oh, they're just gorgeous.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a mystery snail, Ron?
No.
You know what? They don't breed. So when they get a bit older, you can have those. They're a beautiful snail. They don't breed unless you have male and female, and you can control it because they lay the clutch above the water line.
Yeah, and then what?
And you can choose whether or not you want to do it or not.
Oh.
So I don't know if you would be interested in that.
Do people sell clutches?
Yes, they do.
Hey, Jeff K, how you doing, pal? Working on the drive. Don't forget, shiny side up. You too. Yeah, you too, Gil. Shiny side up. And if you're driving today, is today your Friday, huh, Gil?
Jody says she's going to have some on Skipper's auction Saturday.
Oh, very cool.
Oh, nice.
Peter, welcome in. Good evening to you too. Still just early afternoon here in Southern California. It's what is it? 13:43. How's that? 13:43, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good.
There's Peter from Belgium. How you doing?
Yep. That's who I was saying.
Okay.
Good evening to, yeah. And I was saying it's just early afternoon here. It's 13:43, 1:43.
And here it's 4:44 right now.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So 16:44 for the European friends.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. 16:44.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always nice to have Smiley in the chat too, and David, everybody here. It's always nice to have you all in the chat.
It is definitely.
Yeah, I can't thank y'all. And there, you know what? There's some members in the chat too, and I want to always thank my members for your support, very grateful for that.
Definitely, absolutely.
Yeah, and all the subscribers, and oh my God, I made it past that 1K. Haven't done anything about it yet. Kind of been scrambling. So, hey, Cinnamon Girl.
Hey, Cinnamon. How are you doing today? Good to see you.
Should I ask? I hate putting anybody on the spot, but did you still want those tuxedo guppies there, kiddo, from the auction?
Ooh, tuxedo. Hi, Stephen P.
What's up, Steven?
And there is Lance.
Lance, hello.
How you doing, Lance?
Where did she go? Let me give her a wrench.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing. I've been pretty much ill for the last few days. It's good to be feeling a little better and seeing you and all these beautiful people out here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I think it was, what was it, a week ago, Monday? I got these, I sent emails, but doesn't, here, hang on. Let me give you my email. Let's start over.
Okay. All right. Oh, yes.
Ron LaFond at roadrunner.com, and that's the one. And then the same for PayPal. That's my PayPal email, I guess. So anyway, yeah. So yeah, no worries. I wasn't sure if you changed your mind, and that people do, and I don't have any problems with that. But I thought I'd ask.
Oh, Jody says back to painting more tanks. I'll be done someday. All right.
Tanks.
A lot of tanks.
Yeah. The backs and sides or backs and ends of all those tanks.
But shouldn't you leave a lot of that work for Christopher when he arrives? I'm just kidding. Put him to work.
I am one of those little bitty paintbrushes, and a 5-gallon bucket of paint. There you go.
Hey, Joe's here. Small time tank.
Thanks, Henry. What's up, Joe? Been a while. Wow. Yeah. How you doing? Where was I?
Oh, backs, bottoms, and sides. Wow.
Backs. Wow. Okay. All right.
I do the back and the both sides, but I haven't done the bottom. That's a good idea.
Well, because you put substrate on it, and if they're going to be glass bottom tanks, then that makes sense.
Yeah.
But you know what? I don't know what it's like inside the tank. I suppose the fish can see out from the inside.
Melvin.
When you're looking through, the front panel to the bottom, it's like a reflective mirror. But I guess for the fish, distraction from below, from the whatever tanks are below. So at least that's my thought. I've got a couple, just bare bottom tanks, and it is like looking at. Hey, Melvin. It is like looking at a mirror, when you're looking through a panel of glass through the water, and then at the bottom. So, but that's a lot of work. Just black latex paint. It's easy to scrape off later too.
And Christopher says Jody just sent me a picture of so many tanks finishing.
Finished.
Wow.
What did you finish, Chris?
Nice.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, so many tanks finishing. Finished. Got it. Wow. Yeah. We're going to have to get another update here one of these days from the Tropical Fish Co.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yep. And I tell you one thing, I just can't wait. I want to, when they're opened up and to see, a tour of the place when it's all
right.
It's going to be amazing. It's already amazing. But it's going to be really.
Yeah.
Oh, Jody P says I'll go live again soon. Oh, nice.
I'm putting up a quick Q&A.
A whole warehouse of tanks in a line, drilled, painted, and going on wax. Wow.
I can't spell.
I can't type or spell.
Oh my gosh. How do you spell video?
Video?
V-I-D-E-O?
V-I-D-E-O, yep.
And my fingers are being stupid. That's what it is.
And Joe just got a new tank from his son. He didn't want it anymore. He didn't want to do the work.
Yeah. Yeah, they are a bit of work. I spent, I don't remember how many hours, a couple, 3 hours maybe out in the garage yesterday. And I did one side of the tanks. I still got to do the tanks on the metal rack. I was going to do that this morning. And next thing I know, I'm standing out in the middle of the street talking to a neighbor for about an hour on hot asphalt barefoot.
So Uncle Smiley was saying, you said that you can't spell, I can't type, and he says, I can't read.
We're even.
Yeah, we're three of us. Did you see Mark? No, I have not yet.
All right.
So far I got 100% with no, and
yeah, I think it came out yesterday. And I was back and forth with him on the comments. It's a very cool system that he created, very simple. But, when I replied, he said he feels like he left a few holes in his video. And I asked him about maybe coming up on either my stream or Jeff's stream. It would be a stream to do either one of them on Jeff's stream to do like a Q&A, play the video and I'm thinking, you should all, if you watch, if come on, if we can get Mark on. He said he'd be into it.
Mhm.
And then do Q&A in the chat.
We can do it on your part if that goes.
Yeah, do Q&A in the chat, and everybody get your pencils and paper out and take notes, because I mean it was a nice system, and it's a real simplistic system that he had. And obviously you couldn't do it. He's in Texas, so he could probably run that all winter long. And he was showing with Medaka Fry, and they will tolerate the cold. Is Whip here? Hey, Whip, how you doing? I think it's a great system, and you could even adopt that to an indoor system real easily.
Like a Premiere, Rachel's saying. Now with the Premieres, you can type to the audience, but you can't actually have the voice talking. I don't think. I could be wrong about that.
I'm not sure. Like a Premiere? No, just like this stream is what I was thinking. Just a regular stream like that, where
regular live stream. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
But she was,
and then, put your questions in, and we'll get. And while we're playing the video, Mark's video, and then we can pause it at sections and talk about specific spots, get more in depth.
That's a great idea.
And then you can ask your questions about materials and construction, and then we can move on in the video. The video was only 6.5, 7 minutes long. So if we do it, I'll put up the thumbnail or whatever it's called. Yeah, the thumb in YouTube, and in the description I'll put a link to his video. In fact, I should do it now, so you can maybe prepare yourselves with some questions. It'd be just like going to school. I know that sucks. Watch the chat just vanish all of a sudden. Hey, Mel.
I'm gonna like to ask Whip a question.
Sure.
How's it going with your Petricolas? Did you send those to David yet, or how's that going? I wanted to see because it'd be his first time shipping, and I'm always very curious when people do their first time shipping, because you know what, it's very nerve-wracking. I know that. So I like to support people, and if everything doesn't go just right, I mean.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, I felt so bad for Cecil. He sent me some beautiful red wag platies, and they were boxed up really, really well. But it took them the post office was late 7 days. So it was 7 days, and they arrived. They were dead, but they weren't dead very long. So he had them really well packed. I bet if they kept like on the 5th or 6th day, it would have been all right.
Yeah. No homework, y'all. You're on your own. Just show up, learn, and enjoy. That's all, pal.
Nobody was.
Okay, so let's see. This is the link to. I'm just going to put piles. No,
wait a second now. David's here, Whip. David, your Petricola's arrived. Holy cow! He wasn't home to get them.
There you go. So that link I just dropped in the chat is the link to Mark Pyle's fry rack video. There you go.
Okay.
So I guess, homework. Yeah, no, it's on you. You want to do it? At least watch the video. I mean, it's really a cool. Like I said, it's only 6 or 7 minutes long. Let's see.
You want to play it?
6 minutes 43. I could, but that's 6 whole minutes. I mean, you want to?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me. And I'll leave the sound off, or you want me to let him talk through it? Yeah, I mean,
is there music?
No.
Oh yeah, just go on and let him talk.
All right.
Yeah.
Then we got to get him. Hey, Beto.
Hey, Beto, how you doing? Hope everyone finds themselves well.
Fine. Share screen. YouTube. Oh, you know what? This is Outdoor Fishing Part 5. I got to go back and watch parts 1 through 4. Share. Yep. Here we go. And yeah.
Oh, I've been busy since the last time I shot some video.
That sounds familiar,
The
doesn't it?
last time, if you remember, right in this area, there was a big black pond liner thing with plants growing out of it. That's all gone, and we now have my new fry grow out system set up. Let me show you its features. Anyhow, so let's start over here on this side. What I've got is a 55-gallon drum. Now this is cut off. It's not all the way that deep into the ground. My clay soil is way too hard. It's going to take forever. So it's down about 20 inches under the ground. I simply cut off the top, off the top. If you cut down a little ways on these, about that far or so down, the way they're curved, they're shaped, you can cut it down, halfway or so, then this will sit right inside of that top. And the way it sits, it looks like it's normal, so it's secure on there. Let's take a look at what's inside. We'll go over how this works. So, if you look, all there is a bucket inside of there. So right now, inside of that cat litter box is bags of lava rock. I'm probably gonna put some other filtration media in there, but lava rock works great. It's in the surface area. So it comes out of that cat litter jar, has drill some holes on the top. As you can see, the water's dribbling out, so it's not pulling out much water. So those holes are plenty big enough. One hole for the cord, and just one hole for the on the top here for the outflow. And you can see it, the hole in the side, and the cord. It's a big deal.
Okay, wow.
It's a little lower. That cord will be like an emergency, which I'll never do that. So, and you can see how this fits. Just slide right back in there. Big deal. Okay, now look, I do have a leak right here, but that's okay because this doesn't marry up very good with this. So what I'm going to have to do is go back and put Teflon tape. I had it all secured up. It had good Teflon. I test fitted it, pulled it back off, and I realized that my Teflon got screwed up. I don't care because it's flowing. If you look, it runs right back into the container, so it's not leaking outside. Not a big deal right now. The leaks don't get better, they get worse. So we'll have to fix that. So then we come up through a 1/2 inch. That's all I need because all I'm getting out of here is a drool. It's just barely coming out. So I got more than enough flow for 1/2 inch to handle. I decided to go with the regular 1/2 inch on-off valve, just a ball valve. That way it's easier to keep it clean. Use those little small valves. They get plugged up easy with any kind of algae or anything. So much better to go with a bigger valve, and it doesn't cost that much. It's easier to adjust anyhow. And if they get jammed up, you simply just open and close them real quick and it'll flush anything out. But I haven't had that problem. This is like poor seeing problems. So let's take a look inside of these. Let's go over here. So as the water comes in, I actually have a ball valve on the end instead of a 1/2 inch what we call plug. And this is why, because I can just open this up and I can get water coming out. That water coming out will be real useful if I want to do a water change or if I want to flush out these lines for whatever reason. That's why I did that. So let's take a look inside here. So it's going to be too hard to tell probably, but what I've got going on here is this goes down to the bottom, and this has got a bulkhead fitting. I made my own bulkhead fittings. This is the conduit, 1/2 inch conduit, plastic threads. So it's threaded through here onto this, and onto another one, to another conduit. So, and I put a O-ring on the inside. So this just runs down. The camera will cooperate. It just runs down into here. Just drill a hole in there. It's real simple. That way, if I want to, I could pull out the whole tote because there's nothing really attaching the tote to the stand. It's sitting there, water coming in the top, water coming in here, and it's just going out there. So that hose, just pull that hose out because I'm picking it up. So I can take this, move it anywhere I want, move it around, clean it, whatever I want to do with it. So that makes it real nice. So on the bottom, can't really tell. This goes almost all the way to the bottom, and I have a intake sponge filter over top of it. So that way it'll filter the water out in there too. And the sponge will actually get a little extra surface area. And that just drops in 1 inch pipe down here. It's a 1 inch thin wall pipe. And it runs all the way back and dumps into here. So if you look at the screen on top, the main reason for the screen is to keep a lot of insects out. I want to keep all the dragonflies and damselflies out of here if I can. So as you can see, I put a couple of the spawning mops in here. Let me check this out. On this side, we've got, I pulled all but 2 out of here. Now, I just lifted these out a minute ago to show you how many eggs I'm getting. There's only 6 rice fish in this tub. But man, I don't know. Hopefully, the camera's picking this up. But I have got a ton of eggs. I
That
mean,
just blows me away.
there's probably a couple hundred eggs.
You ought to see my mom. He's gets that way too.
In there. I'm pulling there 2 out. But look,
Look at those!
that's
Wow.
been in here for about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, and they just keep laying eggs. They're not seem to be eating the eggs, which is great. So all I'll do is transfer this over to here and drop them in. Let me see if I can use it with one hand. Pull these in, drop them in.
Wow. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to play around to see if that much flow is going to be a problem or not. I don't think so. I'm also going to put some plants in here, probably guppy grass or hornwort in here. That way it'll bust up the flow and have some place for the fry to kind of hang out at, dip into. So thank you for joining me.
The one thing I'm not sure about is what that little piece of black tubing's there for. Right?
Oh, is that a piece of black tubing or is it this? It is.
Right.
Ah. I wonder if it's just to hold it up.
So
It looks like a piece of airline that was drilled up to go. I don't know if it's just to cause water to drip down it, or that's the only function I can think of.
join me. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Oh yeah, if you notice, I only have one row. This will be pretty easy to add on another row. All I've
It's
got
really
to
a
do
that simple system.
is put a T here, come up, and go across the bottom like I did down there, and then tee this off too, go across for all 3 layers. So this will get 3 layers high.
Wow.
So pretty cool. Have any questions? Let me know.
Thanks, Mark. So for all intents and purposes, I don't get to use that very often. That's a 55-gallon food safe barrel, that blue barrel. Those are the food safe barrels.
Yeah.
And what was that? That for all intents and purposes, that's a bog filter. But he's got it really simple. He's just got that, what do you say, a cat litter bucket that he drilled holes in the lid, put the pump in there, put a bunch of lava rock in there, because lava rock's really porous. It's as good as probably any of the other biomedia. And so the water is drawn in through those holes into the bucket around the lava rock and then pumped back out. So then I guess it's probably not a...
It's like a sump system almost. It's kind of like a hybrid sump.
Yeah. It's just for water. Yeah.
I've never had a sump. That really piques my curiosity. Maybe I should try a sump sometime. That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah.
And I'm not even very handy with tools, but I'd like to try to attempt something like that.
Yeah. It seems like a really easy system. And you could do that indoors really easily too. Just the bottom rack, Paul's fish room, or Paul Stingray, he's got stuff like that in his own home fish room, where he's just got big tubs with a pump, and the water just goes through his tanks into that and then back out. So it just circulates the water, because he's got sponge filters in all of his tanks to do the filtration. So the tub isn't for filtration. I guess in this case, maybe it is. I don't know. But anyway, David, I like your avatar there. That's really cool.
Oh, yeah. Let me, now that it's on the screen here. Oh, wow. That is nice.
Isn't that cool?
It is very cool.
Welcome in.
You know what I would like sometime is if he ever had the availability to do a tour of all his fish in tanks and stuff.
Who's that, Mark?
No,
Or
David.
David? Yeah, that'd be great.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah. Karen, my Kathy says that about me all the time too.
Yes.
So.
And if I have enough money, my Kathy will say the same thing.
I'll bet so.
I'm kidding.
I'll bet you would.
That's great. Good morning, Craig.
Type that from Karen's phone and we might believe you.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. From what I know, Karen and Christopher, they're very nice people. And I wish I could meet them in person at the Clash, but I'm not able to. But someday maybe I'll head out to Iowa. You never know.
Yeah. We should all meet there for, I don't know, like 4th of July party next year. Hey, Craig, welcome in.
Yeah. Craig.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I wanted to share that with you, and we can get a mark up here to. Oh, and here's another video. The tubs he pulled the Medaka eggs out of. There's another 2-minute video on, or it's almost a 3-minute video, and it's just those tubs. They look empty. It looks like he's setting them up. So I'm gonna have to watch that and get back to you on that one. But I'm gonna save it to watch it later. Yeah, there's so many good ideas out there. You know, that's, I think, the real neat thing about this hobby.
That took some thought to do that.
Yeah.
It's very functional, you know. I wonder how many fry he has in those tubs.
Well, look at all the eggs that were on those 3 mobs.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, I'd be glad when mine hatch.
Yeah. We've had them over a week now, right?
Up to 2 weeks before they'll hatch. So I'm not gonna rush them.
Yeah, Jeff, all my 20 gallons painted white, except I should just put it up there, huh, George? There we go. The Sambui shells tank I needed to move them to a bigger tank so they can breed from it. Oh, very cool. Okay. All right. So the other day I went to a thrift store and I saw right there on the shelf in front of me, it looks like about a 10-gallon aquarium with a bunch of really cool big empty snail shells and a little pagoda, you know, a fish tank ornament. $10.
Wow.
Yeah. So I definitely, I threw that in the cart and Kathy saw it
definitely.
yesterday, I guess. And so where did that terrarium come
You
from?
can use those for your shell dweller tank when you get it.
Yes, they are perfect for that. Wow, I haven't opened my email in a while. I just opened my email. What a mess. Yeah, enough of that. Wow.
Oh, I don't know if I'm going to put in the chat here if anybody knows anybody who has the. I'm going to type it here because it's hard to pronounce. If you know of anybody that has those, they're called the Kungwinsi shell dwellers.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm trying to locate a female because that tiny one, she got bit in half by somebody, and
I remember that. Yeah. Here you go. Oh, you put that. There it is. Okay.
So if anybody knows anybody who has shell dwellers and that might have that species, have them let me know. I can reach out to them, or they can reach out to me.
Yeah.
They just sell one of them because I feel so terrible about that. They're so beautiful too.
Yeah, I have no idea what they are. Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing: you'd enjoy if you could sit and watch those, Ron. You'd really, really be fascinated.
Yeah.
They're so cool. I mean, they're always excavating the sand. They're moving stuff around.
Right.
It's like it's like a little construction crew in your tank. So, before I know a lot of people hear the word shell dweller. When I first heard them years ago, I was like, oh, it doesn't even sound like a very appealing fish to me. But I tell you what, you got them. Wow.
Well, it doesn't sound like something that what George is saying. They murdered each other and his wallet.
Oh, yikes.
And then Richard saying Zenzo keeps those. Scotty.
Oh, Zenzo does. The Kungwinsies?
No, you're right on time, Scotty.
Oh, Zenzo. Yeah, I wonder if you'd like to depart with a female.
Yeah, really.
I guess I could ask him.
Hold on, Salada. What's this George is saying here?
Is Zenzo on Facebook?
Don't know.
Does anybody know if Zenzo's on Facebook?
Look on his what do you call it on his YouTube channel? The whatever that's called. And where people keep all their links. All their other links, yeah. Yeah. So.
Hey, Scotty.
Yeah.
I know he's been here a while, but I just now noticed him here.
No, I think he just got here. He was talking about being late again. No, he's not late.
He's not late. No.
Yeah.
He's always on time, whatever time he gets here.
I'm a firm believer you get there exactly when you're supposed to, not a moment sooner or later.
Yep.
And that's just my 2 cents, because it's my 2 cents. There you go. Mills, I'm pretty sure he has a Facebook. Yeah, probably. What's this? You have to get lucky to find a pair or make a pair. But I put 6 and 20 gallons. They murdered each other. Oh my God, $30 a pop, $180. Yeah, plus tax. Yeah.
Oh, nice Beto. That's another fish. They were really cool.
I was watching a Neil. Oh wow, cool. I was watching somebody's video with Shelly's. Maybe it was Adrian the other day, and they are cool to watch.
Mm-hmm. And they stay very small, so you don't need a huge tank.
Right.
And they're desirable too. I mean, you can sell them or put them on eBay or whatever.
Yeah.
Especially the multis, they're colony breeders. They don't eat their fry. They just keep building and building. And
right. There you go, Scotty. Not like a good nap once in a while. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. And the first time I ever saw him was, God, I can't remember the name of her channel, and I think she changed it. Irene, she's with Aquarium Co-op. What the hell's her name? Somebody will come in with it. I don't know. I make and sell mops, but that's just me. Mark Pyle's mops. Those are scrubby pads and pool noodles. That's all that is. You take a scrubby pad. You can either cut them long ways or across the short ways, and pair of scissors. You can mark it so you get even strips.
Mm-hmm. Those are good to ship with it when you're shipping your shrimp. Yeah.
Yeah, like these. So, and it's a pool noodle, and you can get any color you want as far as the pool noodles go. It's a spongy material, right? And then I cut this one kind of long ways. I think they're like half inch wide, and I took a Sharpie and I marked it down from the top. I think I marked it down whatever the width of this is, right? The pool noodle, and then half inch across, and I marked it top and bottom. And then I just pair of scissors, and these are hard on scissors, but a pair of scissors, and then just roll it up as tight as you can, and right, get it as tight as you can, and it fits inside of a pool noodle, and you can back it up a little bit, to kind of expand it a little to tighten it up in there. Mm-hmm. And those scrubby pads make green scrubby pad dust everywhere. So do it over a piece of newspaper or something when you're cutting them up, because they're messy, but they work really well. Yeah, that's kind of the way I feel too, Rachel. I'm a little biased, but since you're here, you need to go for it. Rachel, are you making these? Are you making this kind also? Yeah, Rachel's are the best.
The string ones, I love those.
Yeah, the yarn ones. She's using the acrylic yarn, as I recall, and the acrylic yarn will not break down like a natural fiber yarn. So that's a good deal. There you go. Yeah, and you can get those different lengths, I suppose. I mean, if you got a smaller aquarium, you might only want like 8 inches, and some maybe 12. It just sort of depends. And I'll bet you, if you reached out to Rachel, she will custom make them for you, whatever length you need.
I like putting these in a 10-gallon because it touches the bottom even, so it stays. You pull it out, squeeze the water out, right, and eggs all over it.
Right. What I don't. We got the pool noodles at True Value, or maybe even the grocery store in the summer months. You might still be able to find them. And hang on, Rachel. Let me put a link in the chat for you.
I have no desire to get crafty. I'd rather support the fish fam. Yeah, that's same with me, Whip. Same here. I'm not very handy with that kind of stuff, but can't make any mops, but I'm good at mopping.
All right, let's see. You're there, yeah, Rachel? Come on, share. There it is. So this is what I bought, a block of these things, 50. Here's the link in the chat. And then all you need to do is figure out where you can get pool noodles. You might be able to get them at a local grocery store still. I know winter hasn't set in yet in Oregon, I don't think. So maybe at like a True Value, or you guys, what's the name of that big oh God, what do they call it? Paul something. It's like a big department grocery store, like a big Walmart. Paul something, I think.
Okay, they don't have one here in Michigan. I know that.
No, I think it's like just Oregon.
Oh.
Maybe Oregon, Washington.
Ah.
She'll chime in eventually.
Mhm.
Hopefully she's copying that link. So HEB.
Okay.
Okay, not a clue. Yeah, what's that? I got some but my Medaka. They are more eyelash yarn this script than scrubbing pads. All right, interesting. Costco? No, not Costco. No, it's like Paul Miller's or something like that. And I can't remember what it is. And I know where did we stop? We were in, it's on the coast. There was one. God, Tillamook, there was one, I think, in that area. Good. I'll put this down. Let me kill that. There we go.
Well, HEB is a Texas chain only. Pretty much Menards. Do you have Menards out there, Ron?
No, we don't.
You have the Home Depot, and then you got Lowe's.
Right.
I think they're nationwide.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, no.
I think Boots. They probably will pick them off them scrubby pads. But the thing is, you check them and then you get what eggs you can, and put them back in.
Yeah. Paul, other than Paul Mitchell, but that can't. No, I don't think Paul Mitchell's right either.
Oh, they don't have Menards.
I cannot remember the name. Yeah. Fred Meyer, not Paul anybody. Fred Meyer.
Oh, we have Myers here. Fred Myers. Yeah, Myers Thrifty. Well, here we call them Myers Thrifty Acres, but we have Myers all over the place here.
I wonder if it's the same company, just different name.
Fred Meyer, yeah. Fred Meyer is he's passed away, of course, right. But he's the one that started the whole business. Fred Meyer,
they were a nice store. You know, we've been to them a couple times when we were up in Oregon.
Here they call it the one-shop
Fred Meyer, Kroger, huh?
Here they call it the one-shop stop because you got groceries and it's a huge store.
Oh, yeah, clothing and whatever, camping gear. Yeah.
You got a fish section there.
Oh, like pets?
Yep, in the pets they have a fish section. And
oh, no kidding, yeah. And then, and so Rachel's saying Fred Meyer / Kroger. So who is tied to Kroger here? I think it's Albertsons.
We have Kroger's too. We have Kroger's anyway.
I can't remember if it's Albertsons or Ralph's that's tied to Kroger's here. Elaine, howdy. Welcome
they're still on the Vale, Elaine. Still on.
Oh, they hatched out yet?
I'm going to go take a look. It's just right over here.
Yeah, I thought it was a nice place. What about the prices tend to be? Yeah, all right, yeah. Well, I guess, if you get everything in one shot, maybe that's worth it so you don't have to waste gas going all over the place. Ace Hardware. We went to an Ace Hardware the other day, Beto. We've got a swimming pool. We're lucky. We're fortunate. And it's got something called a tanning shelf or a Baja shelf. That's about 8 inches of water, right? So you can set a chair on it or chaise lounge. And in the center of it, there's a hole for an umbrella. So we went to Ace Hardware thinking we'll get a really cool umbrella. $700. It's like Ace Hardwares and True Values tend to be more expensive. I like I like the neighborhood part of it. I like that. There used to be one just the other side of the freeway from here. It was close, and I would go there for some stuff. But if I had to go get a lot of stuff, it's always going to be Home Depot. I'm between two different Home Depots, and it's going to be Home Depot first, just because Ace and True Values are just so freaking expensive. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents.
Okay,
But
so I don't mean to interrupt you there, Ron, but I'm just
Please.
noticing.
I was
Is that how the store is spelled? Meyer?
I believe so.
Because here it's Meijer. Meyer.
Oh no, it's for Meyer. Yeah,
Okay, so it's yeah.
yeah.
Jeff, still squabbling. Yeah, well, they're acting a little more in tune with each other now. So, but every once in a while they have a little bit of a spat.
Yeah. Craig, what are you pulling eggs and frying eggs of? And good morning to you, Craig, by the way. I forgot where you were. Yeah, we only have Lowe's and Home Depot. Likewise. And we've got, Ace Hardware and True Value Hardware. Those are the little mom and pop neighborhood hardware stores. And they're all over Southern California and God knows where else. But, everything. Good for you, Craig. Good for you. What a quality problem, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I just don't get that. I do have that little basket floating in my tub, that I learned from Scotty. It's the pond basket, the pond lily basket with the pool noodle on the sides of it, this stuff. And so today, I see little Medaka fry in there. And oh my God, they are tiny. So they just hatch. I pull these, I've got 3 of these floating in my tub, and I pull them out. I never see eggs in them. But they're laying eggs. There's hornwort in there. There's guppy grass in there, and there is jungle val in there. So maybe they're just scraping the eggs off on the plants. I guess that's possible. Yeah, I need more tanks. That's a quality problem, isn't it, Greg?
Yeah, right.
Oh my God. Yeah, Kathy made a comment yesterday, and it's like, you really want my tanks gone, don't you? She goes, no, really, I'm just, but I think deep down inside, she wants all the garage back. So, and I want all the garage for aquariums. Yeah, it's nice to have, yeah, it is. Yeah, they are. And actually, it depends. If it's just a single item, and it's not going to be terribly expensive, I'm going to go to the True Value. Well, I was, because it was right across the freeway. And they were in a little strip mall with a grocery store and a couple. There's a Walgreens and my favorite ice cream place. And their landlord raised their rent so high, they had another location across town. They just consolidated everything into the other location. So now I don't go there anymore because it's just quicker to go to Home Depot. It's just closer. So done painting tanks. Yeah, very cool.
Mel, question about trimming jungle val. I think you can do it. I mean, I've seen people do it with even the scissors, just cut them like a haircut.
Who asked?
Mel.
Yeah, you can stick your hand in and just kind of like between your thumb and finger, just kind of pinch the leaves off, just snap them clean, You can use scissors. I try to pull leaves. I mean, if it's all about controlling the height, then yeah, right below the water line. But yeah. So yeah, I'll reach all the way down in and pop leaves off and thin them. Sometimes I'll just tug leaves. I'll pull the whole damn plant out. Then I just pitch it into another tank, and they're all floating in this 40 breeder I got until I figure out. Yeah.
When you start blocking out the light, that's when I trim them because
yeah,
you just kind of like lay over across the top of the tank.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I guess it does, huh? Elaine's saying trimming the valve makes it send out runners.
Yeah.
Quality problem. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, no, you gave me that gift, and it continues to grow and send out runners, Ron.
Oh, you've still good. That's right. That's
I'm doing great. That I got from you. I got like probably 8 plants now.
No, they'll before you know it, they'll be all over the tank. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, so I really like those. And that I did a couple, probably way too many shorts on my tub, and that Echinodoris that came up to the surface and bloomed, and it broke water and actually flowered. Um, and
Oh, okay. Thank you, Whip.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, and there's another flower stalk coming up. So a second flower stalk, and they're the ones that's the plant that's living in that Talenti cup that I took out of an aquarium and dropped in the tub. And this flower stalk is almost twice as thick as the original. And I'm thinking it was because that Talenti cup, that bud was starting to form, and it was more acclimated to the aquarium. And then this one's more acclimated to being outside in the tub, so it's stouter. It's kind of cool to see those big Echinodoris bloom like that. And I've got a couple leaves that, that tub's 2 feet deep, and the leaves came right up to the surface, and they're laying flat on the surface of the water, and they seem to be happy. They're not scorched or scalded or burned or anything. So you can usually just cut with scissors. Can kill it. So I don't recommend doing that whole tank at once. Yeah, that's kind of like thinning hedges. If you do a part of it, like skip a part, do a part, skip a part, do a part, and then come back and do a reverse like a month later, you don't wipe out your whole hedge out in the yard or whatever. So yeah, I get that.
The only thing I trim is the stuff that's laying across the top.
Yeah.
I'll pull it right at the water line, so it's still a breach in, the top of the tank. I'm convinced. Talenti jars. Oh, the Talenti, those are perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff. I love that gelato.
Yeah, that's kind of like my bane. Quit buying it because, it says on the jar 4 servings. I think they're lying.
That's one serving.
Oh, yeah.
That's one serving. Look at those guppies, Jeff. I will after the stream. I'll check it out.
Is Whip becoming immortalized in the Fish Fam cards? Is that what you're talking about, Chris?
Green glow. Oh wow, body of it. Wow. Newsflash. Whip was successful. Yay! There you go, Whip.
With what? What am I missing?
Whip sent David all my Petricolas, and then David's going to ship them all to me.
Oh, very cool.
I'm kidding. He's most of them are for him.
Oh, so Chris is saying Whip's becoming a fisherman punk too. Very cool. Yeah, so I'll be interested to see those, Jeff, when you get them. They are cool looking catfish. Now, how big do they get?
About 3 to 3.5 inches.
Oh, that's it.
Mm-hmm. They are just beautiful too.
Well, I know I've seen video of his tank with what were there 50 or so in there, and that is such a sight to behold. That's a large tank. How big is that tank, Whip? That's a big tank with lots of those Petricola catfish. That's really cool to look at.
Tell you what, if they keep producing like that, Whip, that's a money machine just waiting to happen.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's money right there in that tank. They're all of them are for him, Jeff. I chickened out sending extra. Oh,
that's only a 29 gallon. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just saying. Even though I called dibs about 3 months before, 4 months. But that's all right.
You'll get some.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Ron.
No, that's fine. I interrupted you there.
What's this 29 gallon?
That tank looked way bigger. I thought it was like a 100-gallon tank.
It does look big.
It's massive. It's obviously well set up to make it look that big. And that is a cool sized tank. I've got 4 of them. The 29s. I bought 2 new and I bought 2 on OfferUp.
Well, congratulations on your first shipment, Whip. That's great. David just confirmed. All good.
Banana leaves all around the tank. That's what it took for me to successfully raise my whip. Likewise. Yeah. Now, they weren't my fry. They were fry I bought. and I put them in a 5.5 gallon, along with a terracotta pot that's already covered with bioslime, and then a bunch of leaf litter from the tree outside and banana leaves, because banana leaves start to break down and get slimy really quick. And the whiptails, they were small. I bought 8. There was one DOA, and I think I've still got all 7 in this tank. I moved them into that 20 behind me there, and I constantly throw leaf litter in there and banana leaves, and they just break down. Now there's shrimp in there too, and there's also ram's horns. They all sort of feed on the leaves. There's peppered cories in there too. I think they feed amongst the leaves. I don't know, maybe microorganisms live up in there, or just mold, whatever. But they feed in there. But also, I was watching a video, Lip Aquatics, and he was talking about autocinkless and how when they come in, and this ties, how when they come in imports, they're often sunken guts because they're, they haven't eaten in days, maybe a week or more, and there's no digestive bacteria in their gut. So what he was saying, what they do is they use that Bacter AE, or is it AE Bacter?
Bacter AE.
Yeah, okay. And then he was also talking about something called, I moved it. It's shrimp. It's another little canister like that. I'm going to find it.
I use the Bacter AE for my plecos, and they love it too.
Absolutely. But he was also talking about mixing it with something called Shrimp Fit. And the Bacter AE is live beneficial bacteria to inoculate the tank, and you could continue using it, to keep that bioslime going in the tank. And Shrimp Fit is a probiotic that helps build the gut bacteria, helps their digestive system. So the two of those together for autocinkless that are, shipped in, but for the whiptails, because they are so fragile when, out of the egg and young fry. I got them. They were really cheap to ship here. I know how expensive things are, in Australia, Craig, but it was, I really like them. They're God, I don't know, 3.5. My biggest one's 3.5 inches now.
That is expensive, Whip. Wow.
And I've got it's a clean tank. I've got an Aqua Clear 50 on the end right there. So there's some flow in the tank because of that. And I do a water change once a week on it, about 40%, 30-40%, something like that. And they are very cool. And they're in with the peppered cories, and they're in with blue green, the jade shrimp, the blue, what are they? Green jade shrimp. So, and I'm hoping they get big enough to spawn for me. And then maybe if I get big enough spawns, I can ship some spawns off to the Tropical Fish Co. Or certainly sell them at the Pelham's Aquatics AAA auction someday. Maybe they're still young. So.
Yep.
So, but anyway, yeah, banana leaves I think are a great addition, and leaf litter. And I think with cories, just a handful of leaf litter. I dropped a handful of leaf litter in with my orange Venezuelans that I got from Drew Night Owl. They're doing really well, and they seem to like milling around inside the leaf litter. So, everybody's all saying, nah, I think they like leaf litter too. They sure seem to. That's just my 2 cents. It's like, what do I know? What's this?
There's a lady on YouTube. She usually goes into Dan's giveaways. Her name is Orange Cones is her YouTube name.
Okay.
And she was breeding the Falawellos, and she was having a hard time with them. And I told her that I use the Bacter AE for my plecos and for other things. She did it, and her spawn, she brought them all the way up.
That's what they need, is that, yeah. And absolutely, Craig. And I hope it works for you. And I assume you can get both in Australia. I know, like in Canada, God, a lot of stuff's banned. regardless. Oh, that's a good question. Cinnamon
Wow.
Girl. That's for whip. Bringing out. I assume you mean the Petricola catfish, Cinnamon Girl, to the Clash. Beto, I'm not sure what you mean by that.
Dr. Ted Austria. Wow. He's over in Europe right now.
Oh, is he?
Mm-hmm. And then when he gets back, he's going to the Clash.
Hey, good for you. I hope you're having a great time there. Austria is supposed to be gorgeous.
Not all of them. Jeez. Okay. I won't ever see one. All right.
I don't know if you're talking about my wedding, Craig, but if you do, it'll have to be a vow renewal because Kathy and I just celebrated 10 years the end of June. Yeah, very cool. So yeah, I noticed might get labeled as true. I don't know what that means. Huh. There was something I wanted to ask Ted. It was his last video. He was showing, I forgot what species of fish was in the tub, but are all the fish in all your tubs just single species per tub, or do you mix any species? Not really. Corporate meeting all week. Friday is my tour day. Ah, well, at least you're there. Yeah, get away for a little bit, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's the all work makes it even rougher, though. So, well, have a good time anyway. Yes, singles. Very cool. Yeah. Yeah, I've got the tub outside. I think you had suggested putting the Buenos Aires tetras that I have in it. I've got Medaka rice fish in it. And I thought, all right, well, I'll give it a shot. They'd probably terrorize the Medaka rice fish. But there's no way I could catch them out of my 75-gallon tank. So I went looking at the two local PetSmarts, because that's where I got them originally, and they don't have any. In fact, the last two PetSmarts, the selection was pitiful. It was awful. I don't know if it's just, our season's just coming in right now here in the desert. People are just starting to come back for the winter because we're snowbird land. So I think they'd start getting some fish in. I'm like, oh my God, the one PetSmart, all new tanks, really shiny, but nothing in them.
Mm-hmm.
Danios, a lot of Danios. It's like, okay, that's nice. They're pretty, I don't want Danios.
Right.
Wait, what else you got?
They kind of make me nervous, just constantly.
Yeah,
there's no
too much coffee. Yeah, they've had too much coffee. And then Serpe, I think that's how you pronounce them, the Serpe tetras.
I like those.
I did too, but then I was watching the most recent Keeping Fish Simple video that came out yesterday, the day before, where he went to Adrian's fish room and they were looking at his 6-foot waterfall tank or his river tank, whatever he calls it. And he's got Serpes in one. He said they're just like nasty fish. They just will terrorize other fish. They're really aggressive.
They're like little teeny red piranhas.
Yeah. They're really pretty, but
Yeah,
I don't have a tank to put them in. So mop the tetras and put them. Yeah, I'll just mop the tetras every day outside in a cheap. All right. Well, yeah. It's starting to cool down here. Actually, this morning when I woke up, I usually go outside the door here, sit, drink coffee, and just kind of hang out, watch the birds on the feeder. And it was 71 degrees this morning. It was, fall has his surveys are asshole.
Did you already read that Dr. Ted said to you, Ron? Use the mop on the tetras and just change it up the other day.
Yeah.
Every 2 days and guarantee you'll have dry.
I will start hanging the mops in my 75 and then move them out of there. And he's saying into just another tub. So I just got to go get another tub. No, not another one of the 100 gallons for now. Just a small, like a 15, 20 gallon round tub like you have, like Ted has. What was I going to look at? Yeah, I do too, Chris. I really like Buenos Aires. Can take really near freezing. It never gets quite that cold here. Interesting.
Then again, I had those Serpes. They're basically like dithers for my fire mouse, so it's not like they're gonna.
Well, that's a whole nother category though. You put the Serpes in with like neons or black skirts, or they'll probably just rip them to shreds. I'll tell you, I put I was gonna find something on my phone. Now I can't remember what the hell it was. I was going to, you know what? The two brain cells just did that. I got to go find them. They're around here somewhere. Yeah. Oh, okay. Those rope handle flaps. That's what we used to use to throw ice and drinks in to keep them cold in the summertime at pool parties. I got 500 plus watch hours this month when it took me years to get. Yeah, I get that. Yeah. Well, I think once you get the 1K, YouTube starts putting you out there more. Because once you get the 1K, you get advertising, and YouTube makes money on you now. That's my thought, Craig. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I think I will do that, but I can just stick I don't know. So Ted, the scrubby mops or yarn mops? What do you think for the surf or not the Buenos Aires? And then just hatch them outside. Fish porn videos. Why won't you be monetized? Just don't want to? I figure if somebody wants to send me money, I call that mailbox money. I like it when people send me money. I'm not proud.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I have a big school with Odessa barbs, rainbow fish, and black ruby barbs. I have always had some surfays around the house for decades. Yeah, they're cool fish. Yeah. You know who had a bunch of Odessas was Stubbings, or Stubings, Chris Stubings, up there in the Great White North in Ontario, Canada. He just took his tubs apart where he was raising these things outside. I use water hyacinth or long yarn. Yeah, I don't have any water hyacinth. There's some locally. I was just going to go find some from one of the, something on Facebook Marketplace.
Mike?
The thing's an absolute weed. What's up, Michael? The thing's an absolute weed, and they want $10 a piece for a plant. I think I'm not going to support that. Maybe the local fish shop has them. That's another cold water barb. Yeah, breed like crazy outside. I've not seen those in the shops around here, but then that's what the internet's for. Maybe what's his name? Aquahuna. Maybe they have them. Bell's leg is black and blue, climbing through windows. What the hell are you doing going through windows, Craig?
This was 97-3 on the poll, Ron, just to let you know. 29 votes. 97% says no, and 3% says yes.
Well, most of you saw it because we just played it. So what do you?
Right. But this was probably before you played it.
Right. I was thinking they all went to the bathroom. So it's just now I remembered what I was going to look on. Yeah, it's only 94 today. Fall is falling here, even here. Ron's joining along. Yes, I am. So it's working. So yeah. I need to trim it up a little bit. It's a little, some of these loose ones here. It's just,
really long and then braid it down. I've seen those before. Like a great big braid, just.
Yeah.
Like a necktie.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought I could braid this, do a little King Tut thing, Yeah. So. I have seen Greg Sage's Odessa barbs in a video from it was a Keeping Fish Simple fish room tour he did of Greg's basement. I guess it's his basement. They're pretty. They were some really pretty. But I'll tell you what, if you go to Chris Stubbs Aquatics and look at one of his most recent videos where he's pulling in his fish from outside, because I guess it's starting to get cold up there now. He's got some gorgeous Odessa barbs that came out of the tubs. Disability kids and yeah, okay, well, I get it. The Buenos Aires Tetris, yeah, and everybody said they're going to devour all my plants and in my 75, and it's heavily planted, and they have not bothered with any of my plants. Laugh out loud. Read my above comment. I have a big school of Greg's Odessa barbs. One of my favorite fish of all time, Greg, is Fish Guru. Yeah, very cool. So yeah. Yeah. They don't like being. I think they need to get comfortable in a fish tank somewhere. You know, and probably they give what 3 inches, maybe 3 inches.
This is, I don't know. I've never had those.
Yeah, here. I think this was what you were saying, Chris. Super easy to breed outside. You know, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll give that a shot. Hi, Barbara.
Barbara?
Hey, welcome in.
Hello.
Yeah. No, you're not, Barbara. We talked about that when Scotty got here.
I'm just glad you're here.
Yeah, you got here exactly when you were supposed to, not a minute later or a minute sooner. Perfect. Thanks for being here. We appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Greg is an old ALA friend. I probably knew what that meant once. Been to his fish room with Frankenstein auto water change system. Yeah, I think I saw that on the video. It's kind of, you know, I wish I was as clever as some of these other people. I still got to figure out how to get my airline system. I bought that pump how long ago now, Jeff? 4 months ago? 5 months ago?
4 months, 3 or 4 months, I think.
Yeah, and I still don't have it set up. I don't know if it just, you know, I got to get up on the ladder and all over the garage.
Gotta be careful too.
Yeah. And you know, there's going to be all kinds of convoluted going down and under and around stuff. And, you know, but it's air. It'll work. Maybe I'll glue it. Maybe I won't. The nice thing is I used to work with PVC all the time with PVC cutters. I used to put in irrigation systems, you know, landscape sprinkler systems. And so I am not a stranger to PVC, the fittings, the glue, the cutters, all that stuff. But it's just, you know, all overhead. The whole thing's going to be overhead. My water change system. Yeah, your stream's not until October, though, if I'm not mistaken, Michael, middle of October. My water change is an Iwasi water pump, highest power, put on the end of a Python drain, and then back. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, in fact, you know, I was talking about Paul Stingray earlier, and you know, he's got all these racks set up, and the tanks are drilled, and they all flow one through the other, right, down into just like a big 20 or 25 gallon tub with a pump down in there. And I forgot the brand he uses, their battery backup, I think. Maybe not, I don't remember, doesn't matter. And then that pump pumps it back through the system. And somehow or another, they go out through an Iwasi or a couple of Iwasis and then back in, you know, and he's got sponge filters and everything. So maybe I'm mixing it. Maybe he's got the Iwasis on something else, but they're all sponge filters. And so it's like a big sump, but it's not a sump for filtration. It's just a sump to move water through, just to keep water moving all the way through his system. And 2 or 3 hour stream, that's going to be epic. Mine have always been homemade. Yeah. And I'm not a bad DIYer, really. I'm not. You know, sometimes it just takes me a long time to get going. I think what happens is one night I'll wake up in the middle of the night and go, oh, that's how I want to do it. And that's why I never jump right into something. And so, you know, it's like, you know, that whole, about being a, I don't want to say henpecked because that's not the right word. Yeah, maybe it is for my wife. It's like you asked me 6 months ago. I'll get to it. You know, someday I will get to it. Yeah, say it. Yeah,
it's a game changer. You'll love it.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, it'll get rid of the 3 paw flies, and which are good little filter or air pumps, by the way.
Good to hold those on for in case of an emergency.
Yep, you bet. Little backups, or I could use them separately. You know, I've got one on this tank. No, I don't. I do have an air pump on this tank. but I guess it's just a little black one. I couldn't tell you who I got it from. I got it from Amazon. I don't know the brand. Wassy water pump is narrow enough to fit through hinged glass top, and intake screen is on the side so it does not suck up gravel and kill. Yeah. So also, let's see, that rings. So I guess heavy planted surface in the tubs with Odessa barbs. Are they jumpers? I mean, enough plant cover would take care of that, or are they not jumpers? Or
Sound like Senior trying to do a fish tour.
oh, did you guys do that yet? Did I miss that?
That was last Friday.
Oh, shit.
The connectivity wasn't great.
Yeah, that's true, Barbara, whether I need it or not. I love my wife. I am so lucky. I tell you what. Still run my fish room off my old Silent Giant. God, I used to have Silent Giants, Michael.
Oh,
I remember those. Yeah.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah.
He's having coffee. First time in a while.
You know, I cannot remember the last time I had a soda. It's
2-liter bottle a day with that stuff.
12 years.
Mm-hmm.
Right. One of the on the cheap, get a $15 pond fountain pump. Yeah. Are you not worried about sucking up fry in those things? I don't know if you saw that one short I did, Ted, but after I did a water change in my 100-gallon out there, oh my God, it must have been 100, 150 red Caridina shrimp. I don't know where they came from. I started with 6 of the yellow goldenbacks, and I've got probably 100 plus of the red neos now. My Odessa are very outgoing. Does that mean they're outgoing, Chris, or just gregarious? Yeah. Not jumpers. Good. What's this? I've never been like that.
I just got.
Yeah, that's when you guys do a video on that, how your setup, you know, how you've got that. That'd be cool. I love instructional videos. Are they being made again? No kidding. Are you familiar with those, Jeff? The Silent Giant air pump?
I never had one. I've heard they've been around for a long time.
Oh God, yeah. And at the time, they were about, maybe the base was 8 inches in diameter, and about the very base was about 1 inch high, and tapered down, downwards, and then the top tapered up, and it was probably like 6 inches in diameter on the top, and it was beige. This kind of beige color. And there was there was the plug and an air out, and you could put that air out into a bunch of different gang valves. They're really powerful.
Now, is that a piston or is that a diaphragm pump?
I think it was a diaphragm.
Diaphragm.
Yeah. My lovely hubby is making me a turkey sandwich.
Nice. Turkey sandwich.
And if there's leftovers, I would like one too, please, Barbara.
I put pantyhose around my pump while doing water changes. Yeah.
Oh, all right, just to keep stuff from. All right, okay.
Yep. Keeps all the shrimplets and fry in the tank.
Not even a mini Dr. Pepper. No, I have not had some. The only thing with bubbles, the last time I had any kind of soda was ginger ale, and I love ginger ale.
I love that stuff.
And I had a girlfriend that was really conscious of her blood sugar, so she had a ginger ale. It was about an hour later, so she goes, "Let me have your finger." Pow! Ow! Jeez! And so she did. The sugar was like spiked on that. So I figured out, I probably don't need that. I eat enough ice cream, and I get enough sugar intake other ways. So fry tanks, I siphon old school. Yeah. And I use the garden hose. I've got like a Python rig, got PVC with a ball valve on it. And on the pickup end, I've got one of those stainless steel screens that goes on the end of a Graco airless pickup tube on a paint sprayer. and I stick that in. And I know the littlest freshly dropped neocaridina can get through. And I saw a Medaka fry that could probably go through that too. But it keeps most things out. And yeah, I could probably put some pantyhose around that. That would probably be a good idea. But mostly I do, I just because of what I have to. I probably should get a bigger pump, make it a little faster. I drink Pellegrino now, or coffee, water, but I like the San Pellegrino. I used to drink the diet soda. I got on the Atkins diet. I was drinking diet soda, and then I heard all about that aspartame thing and the brain, and I figured my brain doesn't need any more help. So I quit drinking diet sodas, and I just quit drinking sodas in general. I think, it's kind of like, can you take it or leave it? Yeah, well, why not just leave it? Because when I was a kid, I used to drink Royal Crown Cola, those big 16-ounce bottles, and it was like I had a quick disconnect in my hand. I had one of those everywhere I went. I'd go through a 6-pack or 2 a day. That's just syrup and water. Oh, my God, they were good, though. Adam's Pet Safari, New Jersey keeps a shelf of old parts. Yeah, isn't that cool? Whisper air pump diaphragm kits. Yeah. So when I bought that big pump, Jeff said you should buy a repair kit at the same time. So I did. So they're both just sitting around. I used a canister strainer on the end of a pipe, but it's hard to get chunky. Yeah. I've got one of those little, it's a piece of the plastic tube about yay big on a siphon hose, but it's too small and it's kind of too short. And I use that for sucking up, like gravel vacuum. And it plugs too easy. Ram's horn snail will plug it, it's just pain in the butt. Still use it. I haven't found a better one yet. Or been too cheap to buy a better one, probably. Yeah, isn't that great? Yeah. Oh, my pickup tube? Yeah, when Jeff gets back, give me a minute, I'll go get it. He's making a cup of coffee, and then at the same time, I'll come back with the Pellegrino because I'm just about done here, and I've had enough coffee for the day. Yeah, I sent the Coke kids to college. Yeah, really. Yeah. Yeah, and that's just gut rot too. I mean, it's not good for your teeth, and it sure is not good for your gut. And hello, Jose, how are you? Just tune in. And what I do, you're just saying I put pantyhose on around. Yeah, out of context, that's pretty good, isn't it? Good afternoon. Still at work? Blanket hello, yes. Wait a minute. Rumor has it Jeff gave up soda too. No, yeah, I think you're wrong on that one, though. Switch to crystal meth, really. Yeah, Jose, just as here, this was funny. Jeff. Yeah, just, yeah.
That stuff puts me to sleep. I'm sorry.
Oh no, the what Jose was saying about her. Here, I put pantyhose on, and it's out of context because he just got here, so that's funny. Let's see.
How you doing, Jose?
Ain't that the truth? Hey, Jesse, how are you?
Yeah, Salient's here.
What exactly? We are 2 unsupervised adults. What do you think is going on? That's not.
Just having fun, just like usual.
No, I do get. Yeah, my wife pronounces that aspartame because she does.
Oh, that stuff is dangerous. I mean, that's.
Oh yeah, and it goes back to if you can take it or leave it, why not just leave it? That was.
I drink regular pop, regular soda.
But, no, that's a diabetic. I get that. Yeah. And I want you to stay alive and, well with us there because, you're an important part of this fish fam. So Ted was asking if I would show what I used to siphon out of my aquariums. So give me a minute. I'm going to go get a bottle of Pellegrino and I will get those. All right?
You get a Pellegrino?
I am, and because I'm done with my coffee and I've had enough coffee for the day.
All right.
So I'm going to go get a Pellegrino and go get what I used to, drain my tanks.
Okay. Oh, Jose's working right now. He's lurking and working.
Yeah. Was that only sodas like these days? San Pellegrino. Yeah, it's really not a soda.
Mhm. Yeah, Kathy loves those.
Sparkling mineral water. Yeah.
That's her favorite.
Yeah.
When we go to Carrabba's, she always gets a bottle of it. And
Yeah. I buy those by the case at Costco. And so, I'll drink those. I don't know. Yeah, I'll drink at least one a day, maybe more.
they're refreshing. I mean, they really cut the dust.
Yes.
At least coffee, you can control how much sugar. That's true. I only put a little teeny smidge of sugar in my coffee. I like a fair amount of cream in there, though. And, yeah. Cheers, everybody. Except I got some bad news. This is my last cup. Until I get more. It's my last cup. Jose is under his desk typing in the dark so he doesn't get popped by the boss. If you have self-control, 4 sugars minimum. Oh, Craig, that's a lot of sugar, man. That is a lot of sugar. I like the Spindrift flavor, sparkling. Oh, I never even heard of that. No sugar or cream in my coffee anymore. Ah, okay. Either tea or rum and Coke. Yeah, I stopped drinking a long time ago because my asthma medication. If I drink the alcohol, it makes me really, really sick.
Yeah, I break out in handcuffs. So.
Huh?
I said I break out in handcuffs.
Oh yeah, I mean, Brown breaks up.
Yeah.
Shut down the live. Call work off.
Until you get more coffee. Yeah, really.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, the world's coming to an end here. I was just telling everybody this is my last cup.
Yeah, that was my last cup. I think that was 4. That's plenty.
No, I mean I'm out after this.
No,
I'm out.
I've got the Keurig in the pods, right? And I get about halfway down into the last case. I go to Amazon and I buy 2 more cases.
Oh, geez, yeah, I got to take this one.
Yeah, I will not run out.
Mm.
So anyway, let me put me on the big screen. How do I do that? Right there, and then I'll put it back. So Ted, you were asking. This is what I use for draining my tanks. This is a female garden hose thread. So I put a garden hose in here, and I run this out to the lawn, and I've got a piece of, I guess it's like 3/8 vinyl tubing that's just the right size to fit into the female end of the garden hose, so I can start the siphon that way, and a ball valve, and it's just 1/2-inch PVC, and then this another female hose fitting at this end, and this. And Scotty came up with these a lot cheaper. This is a Graco airless paint sprayer pickup screen. So this would go on the end of a Graco airless down into a 5-gallon bucket of paint to keep the big stuff from clogging up the pump, right? That's what this is. And so I've just got one. I've got 2 of these, one for drawing water out. And yeah, I should put an inline pump here. That'd be a hell of a lot easier. So anyway, when I go from tank to tank, I got to make sure I shut the ball valve off so as not to break the siphon, pull it out and go to the next tank. But that's for what I use for draining. And it's the same thing for refilling, but instead what I have is, and I don't use that one because, I could just take it apart, but I don't want water coming straight down. So I put an elbow on here. I can direct water, and it's just loose. And I can direct water, whichever direction I want. All the rest of it's glued together. But it's the same damn thing with a 1/2-inch ball valve, just PVC ball valve. But anyway, and it's the most expensive part, obviously, is the ball valve anymore. This stuff's really gotten expensive in the last couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, let me put us back to where
it is.
There we are.
Ron, you can't use old mics.
But thanks, Ed. Yeah, thanks for asking too. And
okay.
What's his name on the Cape makes John?
Oh yeah, John DG.
Yeah, he makes something like these that we've been selling on the auctions to help support John. I don't sell these on eBay. I thought, there's all kinds of pythons out there. I thought, people make their own. And this ball valve here, you could leave this out and just put a garden hose valve down here just as easily. I mean, you really don't need the ball valve up here. You just need, a valve at the end of the hose to turn it on and off to go from tank to tank. That's all you need. So there's a half a dozen right ways to do this. Did I just see Skipper come in? Oh no, Skipper's auction. I'll have some float valve holders for filling tank. David, I want to see those, bud. David, you remember that short I put up about the float valve they used to shut the water off going into the swimming pool? And you had suggested, I guess this is what you suggested, was something along what you're talking about here. I want to see those. I have overfilled more damn tanks. Swear to God. I've got those alarms. And George, if you're still here, Aquaballs, I remember you bought some. They're little battery operated alarms that you put right at the water line, and when the water hits them, they go off and let you know you're going to overflow. And typically people use them. There's something called a Smitty pan, and it's a metal pan that's about 3-4 inches deep, and they go under water heaters. So when the water heater finally gives up the ghost and starts leaking, you know it, because they start screaming at you that, I got a leak in the garage in the water heater or wherever it's at. Jody and Sean,
270 tanks. Oh my gosh!
You guys, I know when I saw that drill press they were using, Chris, that was cool. That was very cool. And apparently you rent them from Gemco.
Yikes! Yeah, 270 tanks to drill. That's a lot of drilling.
Yeah. Whip, is that an outside tub? I'm assuming it is, that you've got these that you and Ted are talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. I get it, Barbara. And I have yet to catch any one of Jody's and Fuji's live streams. And I'm assuming you're still doing those. Yeah, Jody? I don't know when it is.
Sorry. They do them on Fridays at 3 o'clock your time. I think it's 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, if I'm not mistaken. They'll let us know. I'll talk to Bougie and find out. Plenty of cutters, so they are sharp.
Oh yeah, for drilling the glass, I'm guessing is what Craig means. Yeah, Jody, that does bode a question about how many bits did you get to go along with that drill press? I mean, 270 tanks. I'm guessing you had to change. Oh, you should, Ron. Yeah, Booge. I'll bet it is. Yeah, I'd love to be there. Jeff, did you just send me? Oh, David did. Okay. Oh, all right. Oh, very cool. Do you mind, David, if I bring it up? Thanks. Yeah, I got it. Yep. And do you mind if I bring it up? There are also videos of them on a playlist on my channel. Oh, all right. Oh, go ahead. Okay, good. Thank you.
Jody is working. Dr. Ted says.
Yeah, isn't that great how life takes us down different paths, Chris? I mean, I never even thought to be here with you guys.
I have been blessed by Jody and Sean coming on board as my partners. I know say all the time, They are so awesome. Yeah, they are. You are too, Christopher. Don't sell yourself short either. You guys, all you guys are awesome. Every one of you.
Wow, this is quite a contraption. All right, here goes, Jeff. I'm going to make this, well, let's see. Let me get it up first. Maybe it'll be all right the way it is. Facebook, yep. This is David's overflow protector system.
Oh, wow.
We're going to need some, okay, I can see where water comes in here. Well, you can't see that. There we go, my cursor. Wish I knew how to make the cursor bigger. So it comes in here. That's a hose fitting. And then I guess it comes up here. Does it spray out here? Is that a diffuser? So this is upside down. So let me see if it looks like it's upside down. Let's try something here. All right, let's go back to get rid of Facebook. Oh my God, what a cluster. You know what that's become.
It says, yes, it is a diffuser.
Yeah, all right. And that should be facing downwards, I'm guessing. You know, it just occurred to me too what today is.
9/11.
Yeah.
Yep. Never forget that day.
No, I don't want to send it. I want to download it. And David, this is 3D printed, is that? It looks 3D printed. Where's the old rotate? Oh no. Wait a minute. I gotta save this, don't I? Save. What am I doing?
Oh, 3D printed. Wow.
Yeah, it looks it. Yeah. All right. Now, where the hell's my save button on this? It's coming up in. All right, it's downloaded. Let's try this a completely different way. There it is. Open with. Photos. Yep. Now we're talking. And it won't let me rotate it. That's weird. Why won't it let me rotate it? Huh. Oh, because that's a file I'm not familiar with. That might be why. I don't know if I can open that. Paint. Maybe. Yeah. Anyway, I'm spending a lot of time away from you guys doing this, and I should.
They're more expensive than I would like. David says the black one is $50. The green one is $30.
Yeah. Yeah, and the green one looks very much like a pool float, like an autofill for a pool float. And you know, I get they're pricey just because. I don't know, how long does it take to print some of this stuff out? It's a very slow process, I think. I don't know. I don't speak from experience, obviously. Now I'm not able to open that. Let me just get it back up. I don't know why. Let me see if I can. Jeez Louise.
Download it to your photo files. You might be able
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, and I'll be damned. Nothing wants to let me. I'm open it. Nothing wants to let me do a save as. Here we go. An image to. I'm going to save it to my desktop, and a JPEG. There we are. Yeah, I think I might have it now.
That's two of my cats too, Christopher. When I had them.
There it is. Okay, here we go. Golly, what a Oh, that's okay. Where is StreamYard? There we are. Let's try this again. All right, there it is. Now it looks. We were looking at it upside down. It was so the garden hose would come in back here into this here, into this hose fitting, and it comes down. So this, I imagine, clamps onto the edge of the tank right here.
Oh, wow.
This space. Can you see the cursor?
Yep, I see it.
Okay. And then this is the diffuser that lives inside the aquarium. Now, one thing, it seems this space seems too close. You know, that would never go over AquaClear tank or a Aqueon tank. It doesn't look like it anyway. This big black diffuser just seems too big to go over, like over a rimless tank maybe, but even a fat rimless tank, maybe it's deceptive. But here, this area right here just looks too tight.
Ah.
See, this area is going to clamp over the tank.
Mm-hmm.
This area looks too tight. Like this thing could be back to here to get your room to go over like an Aqueon, you know, the plastic rim. And this one,
he says, yes, it hooks on like an auto feeder.
yeah, interesting. I mean, this is really cool. Thank you for sharing it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And then here, same thing, female hose fitting. Garden hose fits in here. And it's going to spray water out of this part right here. There's going to be a hole below it, right? I guess right about there.
In that little bubble up top there, that white piece right there, that is
that's the float.
the float.
That's like a toilet float.
Mm-hmm.
So you can adjust it right here. There's a little nut right there. So the angle you want to the bottom of the float. So when it hits the bottom of the float, it shuts the water off.
Nice. Very nice.
That's very cool. David, thanks.
The inside of the rim is on the opposite side of the black leg.
Maybe I killed it too soon, huh?
Because every Christmas I buy 24.
No, cancel that.
I call them my parrot shirts. You go.
No, I killed the whole. Did I kill the whole thing? I killed the whole thing.
You know, I bet if you marketed those on eBay, Christopher, and say they're parrot hole shirts, I bet people would buy them just for the. You'd be surprised. They might just buy them.
What are we talking about? Oh, parrots.
The parrot shirts, yeah, the ones that have the holes in them. See, these parrots put these holes on these shirts.
Yeah. Huh. Oh, wait.
Getting pinged.
Yep, David sent me another photo. Oh, here it is. Okay, all right. Well, that makes, okay, I see. Let me try that again. That's where these are coming as a different different extension. Here, let me try it this way. I'll just save the image as. It wants to save it as a J. It's not a regular GIF or a JFIF. I've never heard of that. Let's try this again. Open image in new tab. All right, let's try that. Here we go.
Okay.
There it is. That's it.
Okay.
So this is where it clamps over the tank. I was looking at the wrong spot. I apologize.
So that does fit on the rim tanks. That is kind of like the Aqueon, isn't it?
Yeah, very much, yeah. So it does fit, yeah. I was just way off. Very cool.
That is very interesting.
Yeah, there's some damn smart people out there. You know that?
Oh yeah, I know it. actually David there. He's a great young man, I tell you what. Thanks a
Well, cool.
lot.
Thank you for sharing that, David.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, David. That is an Equion 60 breeder. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I want to get me some of those. Those are
Yeah.
beautiful.
I wish I had more room,
Mm,
you know.
mm.
I'm moderately jealous of all you people with basements.
Yeah, 60 breeder. It's a nice footprint, easy to work in because it's not so deep.
Yeah. What is it, the same as the 40 breeder, just a bigger footprint?
No, it's 4-foot tank. The 40 breeder is a 3-foot tank.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the same. I guess I meant the same height
I believe so.
and the same depth, front to back.
Yeah.
Just 4 foot instead of.
Yeah, you had another. Mm-hmm. This is what
Wow.
I'm thinking anyway. Oh, it's shorter, 75 gallon. Yeah, from the top to the bottom. Yeah, the height. 18 inches tall.
What?
So
Oh, okay. That's about what a 40 breeder is 18 inches. So 18 inches by 2 feet by 3 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
So do the arithmetic.
So well, 18
8,
inches tall and 18 and a
24,
half inches wide and then 4 feet long.
divided by 231.
Yeah, that's a nice size tank. I like that.
Yeah, that is not a 40 breeder is not 2 feet deep.
I like the 40 breeder. It's probably one of my favorite size tanks.
Yeah,
I mean, you can do quite a bit with them. They're easy to work in.
yeah.
So, yep.
Huh. I'm not sure what the dimensions of a 40 breeder are now. It didn't work out. What I thought it was 18 by 18 by 36. That comes out to 50 gallons.
Hmm. Yeah.
40 breeder, 18 by 16. There you go. Oh, there you go. Thanks, David. There's the dimensions.
48, 18, and 18.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, let's see. 36 times 18 times 16. No, shit. Damn. Equals. No crap.
3 foot by 18 and 18.
6 by 18 by 16 equals.
That's right. I got one of those too, Whip.
By 231. Yeah, 44 gallons is what they say.
I got one of them too. I was given it by a friend of mine. She didn't want to keep her tanks anymore. It was a brand new tank. She had it out open for like 4 months, and then she's like, I don't want it.
How high is high? 25 inches tall. Okay.
2 feet and 1 inch.
That's about the same height as a 29.
I thought the 29s were like 19 inches tall.
All these are out in the garage, so I can't just check. I'm relying on you guys.
Well, I got one over here. I just got to find my measuring tape.
Wait, Whip, you just bought a new 65 high last week. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
65 reef tank. I had a 60 long years ago when I was a kid. 6 feet long, and I think it was 12 by 12, something like that. Maybe it was 14 by 12. I don't remember. It's been so
I
many
missed
years.
the 40 gallon longs. Those were a great tank.
Yeah.
They had them at Myers. They had them at Kmart. They had them all over the place.
My first aquarium ever was the old, I think it was Pemco, the stainless steel, a 26 gallon show. And as I recall, it was 36 inches by, maybe 12 by, I don't know, 18, something like that. It's a cool tank. And I had angelfish in it. And they spawned in the corner of the tank, and I was hooked.
When I got my tank, my first one, it's like an Equion with the glass, and it has the black trim around it. That was the new fancy tank, and then after that, I had my next 4 tanks were the stainless steel, and they had the slate bottoms.
Uh, I can't remember if I had any slate bottom tanks. That 29 might have been, or the 26 show might have been, but I must have had one or two. But I had a bunch of the like 15 gallon, 10 and 15 gallon metal framed. Tanks used to be the 8 foot long 110s.
Yeah.
Just 255s. Yeah.
Yeah, 8-foot tank would be nice, like a 240.
Yeah. God, yeah. And I know we've talked about that before. I think on one of your streams, Jeff, you had a question going about what would you put in a big tank, something to that effect. It's been
Oh yeah, it was like the top 5 fish for different size tanks.
Yeah, months ago now. That was months back.
Been over a year.
Yeah, all right. Well, that's months.
Yeah, over 12 months. Yep.
And so mine would be, just lots of like schools of different tetras and small fish, small, colorful schooling fish, lots of plants, and lots of like, Val and Sagittarian crypts and stuff like that, I don't do well with stem plants, so I fight it. And then, cleanup crew on the bottom, cories, things like that, maybe shrimp. Maybe some angelfish. I don't know, something like that. Did you ever get your Epistos from Jason?
Sorry?
Did you ever get your Epistos from Jason?
I did. I got 2 pair, and then I got an extra male orange flash. So I got a pair of the triple reds. I got a pair of the orange flash, and I got an extra orange flash male.
Yeah.
And they are awesome. I just love those little dwarf liquids.
My 60 long Barbara had that wood frame, that big heavy plastic wood frame, or faux wood, whatever. It was cool. That was a cool tank. I mean I could have laid down in that. Could have used that as a coffin. When I was importing monster fish in the 90s, or the 2000, mostly 120. Yeah, you need big tanks for monster fish, don't you? I was watching that Paul Stingray the other day, and he's got a like a pool. It's a big square. I don't know. It's 5 feet by 5 feet maybe, and it's probably a couple feet deep, and he's got stingrays in it. I don't know if that's where he gets his name, Paul Stingray. I know that's not his last name. He sent me stuff before. I like Paul. I owe him in a big way. He's very cool. He's one of my favorite fish keepers, and certainly one of my favorite Australian fish keepers.
I'd say that Gil and Craig, and then I gotta go and watch some of Paul's stuff.
Yeah. I am a member of his channel just because I owe him big time. So, yeah, freshwater stingrays were just becoming popular as the internet took off. Yeah, really, the 120s were perfect. I'll bet. And he's got some nice ones. Some I think are probably, God, I don't know, 18 inches in diameter, something like that. And I guess, who was it? Predatory Fins had that, a 20-foot tank at Aquashella with some big rays in the bottom of it there. They're pretty. No, it's not Kufaro. No. I've got his business card. Let me see. I think it starts with an A. And maybe his name's not on his business card. I don't remember, but he sent me something. No, his name's not on it. It's just Paul's Aquariums. Yeah. Now I've got, he sent me, I've got his return address for the shop and everything. His name's on that because it had to go through customs and, all that crap. So, even a 210 isn't really big. Yeah, if you're looking to keep, yeah, you're right, Whip. Yeah. Until it wasn't 3 minutes after I got it. Yeah, really, huh? Wow. Yeah, I was watching, God, who was it? Katie Cichlids one time? Another one of my favorite Australian fish keepers. And she was touring, what's the place in in Ohio, something fish rescue or Ohio
Ohio,
Fish.
Ohio
Yeah.
Fish Rescue.
Yeah, and they've got that. I mean, there is a big aquarium, a swimming pool, and they turn that into a big tank. It's in a big enclosed space, like a big enclosed patio area or whatever it was. But yeah,
Mm. Yep, Ohio Fish Rescue. Big Rich and his son.
yeah, it's a very cool thing that they got going.
58,000 gallons. Wow.
Oh, is that their total gallonage or just that pool?
Oh, I bet that pool's got to have a lot of yeah. I
You
wonder.
mean like the music?
Oh, that's the pool alone. He's saying 58,000 gallons.
Oh wow, okay, yeah, that is a big pool. Ours was about 28, almost 30. I thought 30. My wife's saying 28, but now it's less because we had some work done to it. But are you talking about music, Rachel? Because I love blues. I've got, I don't know, 500 blues CDs, something like that. I guess that's why some big fish keeper ended up making fiberglass indoor ponds. Yeah. Neighbor down the street has an outdoor koi pond, and what she wanted to do was bring it through the living room wall and do one of those, have like a glass down to, and with the part of it in the house, part of it outside the house. I've seen that before. I think that's a really cool idea. Although you want some way of keeping things from swimming under it and coming up in the house, like raccoons or whatever else. So I don't know, bars or something, or maybe a mesh, that kind of an invisible mesh, have fish on both sides, so it looks like they're coming and going.
Yep.
Otherwise, you have to keep your shotgun handy. Well, cool. Jeff, we've been at this a couple hours. You want to call it a wrap? Tell everybody how grateful we are for them being here?
It's totally up to you. I'm fine either way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's probably, these people have given us enough of their time, and I can't tell you how grateful I am.
Absolutely.
Oh, here's the blue. Yeah.
Very nice to see everyone out there.
Yeah. Pinoy blues, 3 pair. They're almost, yeah. Didn't Richard have the Pinoy blues too?
I have the marbles. Blue. Mine are blue. Mine are like the green. They have the green coloration with the black, and they also have that orange pinstripe up the dorsal and anal fin.
Right.
Really cool. Yeah, but Jason thinks they're both females. I showed him pictures of them, and I'm not, those white eggs over there, I mean, there's a few white ones, but there's some that aren't. So
Yeah.
I guess time's going to tell.
Maybe he's just messing with you. How long ago did they lay?
Was it day before yesterday?
Oh, what do they take? 3-4 days to start hatching?
Yeah, it was
Green Bulgarian. Thank you, Richard.
Thursday. No, this is Thursday. It was.
Yeah.
It was either Tuesday or Wednesday, so they should be hatching pretty quick.
Yeah, I think Jason's just yanking your chain.
I don't know. He says that they have different, like their spawning tubes are different. The male's is a lot bigger or something than.
Yeah. Does one seem to have? Now I know they don't all, but that nuchal hump on the head.
Yeah, he's got the one I think is a male is bigger.
Yeah.
I got him the same size. He's bigger, and he does have that nuchal hump.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the other one doesn't, and is smaller, a little bit smaller. So I don't know. I guess I was told that like with angels, it's not uncommon for them to have like the first 3 or 4 spawns not take,
Yes.
and then eventually they get it right.
Right.
So
Right.
keep my fingers crossed.
Yeah, really. I'm snooping on Christopher and
Bulgarian.
Mel's chat there about angelmania.net. Scroll down. I'm just going to put this in the chat.
Mhm.
Or share the. Here we are. It's called angelmania.net, and Chris shared this link.
Angelmania.net. Sweet. Let's check it out. Oh,
Here
wow. Yeah.
Here we are. Yeah.
So there's the shop button. So will it show all the different types?
Yeah. Let me just scroll down the homepage first,
Okay.
just to see what we can see. Learn more. All this stuff. Details here. Where are they, Chris? I guess I could look eventually here. Ooh, little bitty angelfish. Shop, about, contact. Let's see if that tells us where they are. Now, they don't want anybody showing up on their doorstep. I guess I don't blame them. All right, shop.
Scroll down. Ooh, here we go. Look at. Ooh, slow down. Ultimate coverage koi.
Hit shop. Yep, I've hit shop. Now what?
There you go. Electric blue marble right there. Mel, check it out. Wow.
$15. Look at the dorsal fin on that
Oh,
puppy.
no.
My goodness.
Look at that. Wouldn't that be nice for schmutz, huh? That's not a bell tail.
No. No, it doesn't look like it.
That's not a bell tail. That's a regular.
Yeah.
Just a regular tail there. Oh, look at
I am
that. The eyes are pretty. Got like a red around the eyes a little bit.
There we go. I was trying to get down here, select sizes. Yeah, look at that.
So what are the sizes?
Regular dime to nickel, large quarters. Those are sold out naturally. So they are $15 a piece. And those would be 30. The quarter size would be 30. Yeah.
It's not bad for one of those.
I don't know, angelfish got real expensive.
Yeah.
All right, let me back up and go back shopping again. Ultimate coverage koi. That's pretty. Sold out. Damn them.
Is there anything below that, or is that all they have?
Yeah, we'll keep looking. What are they? Fire chair.
Ooh, I like that blue Pinoy.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
Oh, I like the black or this dark blue. Is this the one you were talking about?
The gills. It's a little green around the gills. I hope it's feeling all right. Oh, it's a bell tail though. Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Look at those ventral fins. They're so long.
Wow. Look at the iridescence.
Mm-hmm. Very nice. But that bell tail is not so obtrusive though, really. But some of
Right.
them look more like they're just trailers.
Right.
But right there, now there's a long. I don't like. Yeah, I can't do those either. I don't like them actually myself, but I know
Fair
some.
enough. Yeah. Let's see. The small ones, they're all sold out on these. The blue Pinoy. Or that's the blue Pinoy veil. So here, these are also sold out. So Chris, you got your import license and all that stuff. You still do that, or? Wow, look at that. That's fun.
Yeah. I love that too.
I could have a tank full of those.
Mm-hmm. I just got a word that Tiffany's fish arrived healthy. She had the pair of bettas that Jason sent her.
Oh, very cool.
I
I'm
won
waiting
those
to hear-
in the 1,000 giveaway, and I gave them to her because I don't have a tank for them.
Oh, right. I'm hoping to hear from Holly. I sent her. I know she got them today. The neon orange swordtails.
Nice. Ooh, look at these. A wild type
Another
Manica
blue Pinoy.
Just,
Yeah.
I like that blue. Yeah, that blue Pinoy right there is looking nice too. And also the blue Rio Negro Caribbean.
Paraiba.
Looks kind of like several different colors on that fish.
This one.
Yep. I see yellow. I see orange.
Yeah, and they're sold out. Geez, get some fish, people.
Hmm.
It's just mean, you know.
Mhm.
Look
That's
at
why
that dorsal fin on that. Wow.
I'd like to get some more nice angels and get pairs and start breeding them. If they're gonna breed for me. Let's see if these guys are females or not. If they're both females, and
Yeah, I'd also thought about throwing. I'm not looking at the chat at all. I'm sorry, people, if I've missed anything. What's that? Wide fin and bale tail are two different things. Yeah, I'm backing up some. Sometimes they go for my club auctions.
Tommy's here, Aquatic News Network.
Oh, hey, Tommy.
How you doing? Oh, Christopher Junkin still has his import license.
Oh, very cool. So that's going to come in really handy for the business.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, well, howdy, Earthlings. What makes you think I'm from Earth? Ron, his stuff comes back in. Oh, good. All right. Yeah, cool.
That third one over to the from the left. That is beautiful.
Here?
Right there, yeah. That's a nice looking angel right there.
And in stock.
Oh, it's in stock too.
Yeah. I was kicking around dropping, I've got Joe and Charlie in my 75, my angelfish. And I was thinking about putting some more in. And I don't know.
Cool.
I thought maybe they'd spawn for me. They hang out together. I'm pretty sure male and female. They get along mostly.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty, this gold wild cross.
Oh, yeah. It looks like a Dantum almost. Gold wild cross. Okay.
You want me to click on it?
No, that's all right.
Yeah, we'll see just about as much here as we are opening the page. So
I like that second one. That's like a pearl
solid
scale.
black. Wow. Say it again, please.
Oh, I was just looking at that pearl scale, the second one in. That's pretty cool looking. Second one from the left. Mm-hmm.
This one here?
Nope, second from the left.
This one?
No, down.
Okay, that's a blue silver pearl scale.
Down, and then second one from the left here, right there. The whitish colored one. There, yeah.
And they're sold out.
Snake skin, platinum snake skin.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Kind of looks like one of those pandas, but it's got, look at that. I love the black markings on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Let me write this down.
Almost solid black as adults. Oh, wow. Very cool.
Go back and find them later. So what was that angelfish site?
Angelmania.net.
Yeah. So I wrote it down so I could go back. I've got a list of that kind of stuff going.
Ooh, here we go.
Pearl scales.
That's nice.
Yeah. Doesn't Jason have some pearl scales with no black on them? Just like or are they like a blue pearl scale or?
I think they're blue pearl scale, but they have the stripes, I think.
Oh, okay. All right. I like this.
Oh, yeah, me too. Those stripes are really vivid.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Very nice contrast. I like that dorsal fin. Look at that.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet. $9.99 from $9.99. That's probably for the dime size.
Yeah, probably. And quarters are $12.99. No, $21.99. I have numerical dyslexia.
Oh wow,
Yay, video editing back on. Congrats.
That much? That's a big jump up from dime to quarter. That's a wow.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
I mean, my Angels, I got them when they were about dime size, maybe a nickel, and they grow to right now they're like $half size.
Right.
It didn't take them not that long.
Which one, Barbara? I probably already went by it, huh?
That kind of looks like what Jason has. Yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Which one? Yeah. OG Silver.
Right there. I think it's that one. I believe. Is it the first one or the second?
Chris. Wide fin refers to the door. Yeah, veil tail is the tail. So you can have wide fin veil tails and just wide fin. Interesting. All right.
Yeah. That's what my one male is. It's a wide fin.
Is it? Yeah.
Which I think is the male, but.
Why? You know what? I never really paid attention to that on mine. Hey, Christine, welcome in. Blue pearl scale, second, I think. I'll go back and look.
Well, good to see ya.
Yeah, blue. That sounds right too, Barbara. Mm-hmm. I like these marbles too. I don't know. It's just.
Oh, yeah.
I like that. I like that look.
Mm-hmm.
And that looks like a wide fin also. So, Chris, they have their own hatchery, or do they import as well, or just buy in from other breeders? Looks like they've got a lot of the same shots. They don't, yeah.
I wish I could remember the name of the channel, but there's they did a tour, and this guy has
holy mackerel.
All he does is angelfish, all different types of line bred angelfish.
Right.
And really cool stuff. He's got like 2 tanks for each species. He's got the breeders, and then he puts the fry down below.
Right.
Pretty cool.
Wait a minute. Wait, I'm backing up here. A+ select group of 20 Angel Mania blue silver angels, less than $4.50 per fish, $90. 20 for $90. Wow. And here's 20 for $90 of the Philippine blue. Who's got Philippine blue? Somebody does. Would Jason have those too, or?
He does have the blue Philippine Pinoys, I think he calls them. Run, buy 40 of them for $3 a piece and sell some.
Yeah, really. Yeah, just raise them up and yeah.
Sell them on eBay, make a fortune.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that platinum right next to that blue shrimp. Actually, both of those. The second one and the two in the middle. Both of those. I like them both.
Let's hit this one first. 12, and they're sold out again.
It's a blue platinum. It looks like a, wow.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Very pretty.
You can see some blue iridescence in the, blue
in the scales.
Blue iridescent bands in the fins.
Like a sheen, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like here, you can see the bands.
Mm-hmm. Very cool.
Wow.
Aquaball says, I just saw your pond run. Very nice.
Oh, thanks, George. And here's the other one, also sold out. We're not batting that good here, Jeff.
Sorry? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of sold outs.
Oh, yeah. Jeez.
We obviously have really good taste, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at that. I love that one. Ooh.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That is sweet.
Golly. Wow.
It's like it's wearing a diamond sweater.
I was watching MD Fish Tanks today because I got nothing else to do but watch videos, apparently. And he had these. They were a blue Neocaridina with orange eyes.
Oh, they're Neocardinas?
Yeah, Neocaridina, and he called them orange-eyed something, orange-eyed Neo,
Orange. I
or
know.
maybe orange-eyed blue dreams or something like that.
Oh, okay. Because
Very cool.
I've heard of those as Caridina before. I've never seen the Neos.
Yeah, these were Neocaridina. Yeah,
Wow. That's something new.
I want some.
Mm.
Oh, well, this is criminal to sell duckweed.
Yeah, no kidding.
Tank-grown duckweed. I went out of my way to get rid of that
How much
stuff.
are you charging for that stuff?
$8
$8.
for how much?
Probably a little Daily Cup.
Is algae out of control in your tanks? We recommend fast-growing duckweed to maintain water quality and control algae.
Yeah, you're trading one problem for a bigger problem.
Yeah, quantity of one. What is one? One duckweed? That's really all you need.
You get one little.
Yeah, that'll take care of about 3 million tanks and give it a year.
That's how I got all mine from one little piece somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know how it got in here.
This looks like Anacris or Elodia. It's not, according to this, it's not. Egeria, Brazilian waterweed. Yeah, it looks like Elodia or Anacris.
That's illegal here. We can't have it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's all I used to buy when I was a kid because that's all I really knew.
Yeah,
You buy a bunch of it wrapped up with a lead weight and you just drop them into the tank or just let them float.
Yep.
In fact, for whatever reason, and I can't remember what the reason was, the biology department used to use it all the time at school, at the college I taught at. Jason has blue zebras, non-pearl scale, and blue pearl scale. All right, there you go.
Oh.
Barbara saying called them blue pearl scale, and they have thin vertical stripes. They're whitish with tinge of blue overlay, but the only juveniles now, so it may change. And then Chris is saying blue zebras. Yeah, that's what. Not pearl scale and blue pearl scale. So he's got both. So what you're saying is right too, Barbara. It sounds like. And George, I have been watching the Japanese people that have farms in Japan full of Medaka rice fish. And if you don't mind AI translated videos, I kind of have a hard time with that. Something like this would be different. My God, I think the ads drive me nuts. AI translated ads just drive me nuts.
They call it Medaka needle.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
Not a clue. No, not a clue. George will tell us. Let me pull this. Oh, wait, we're still shopping, aren't we? Oh, look. So this is what you guys can do, Chris, Jody. Sell like rooted cuttings of pothos and Anubias. This almost looks like it's what do you call that? Immersed as opposed to submerged. But maybe the picture, that's not Java moss. That's guppy grass.
It says Medakas are called needles in Japanese. Okay.
All right. Large Indian almond, catappa.
Ooh, purple mystery snail.
There you go.
I tell you what, though, mine has the purple flesh. It looks like I just like it better. The purple flesh. That doesn't have that, does it?
Well, it may be just the lighting and the photography. It looks
purple. Yeah, that's a little bit purple. Look at that shrimp on it.
Oh yeah. They play well with others.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love mine. I got 5 clutches. Oh yeah, that is purple. Yep.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Huh.
Gonna have a lot
sold
of
out.
How much are they going for, the purple mystery snails?
Let's see. A group of 5. Is that $15 for 5? It looks like.
Well, look at that one right there. That picture right there. Ooh.
Yeah.
You see
And
that?
then for a group of 10, $23 for 10. So $2.30 a piece.
Oh, that's pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Because they're gorgeous. Look at that.
I don't know what I'd do with them. I think the whole thing where they come up out of the water and lay their clutches just kind of scares me a little bit.
Well, you have to have a male and a female to do that. But if you just, if you got just one of them, they make a good centerpiece item in a.
Yeah. And I sell 50 ram's horns for I think $15. Maybe it's $15 plus shipping, so $20. 50.
Right.
They got 10 for $8 plus shipping, I'm guessing.
15 different kinds of Japanese. I love each and one of them, and they are not cheap.
Where are we?
Words. Wow. Oh, Spixie snails. I'd love to get some of those. But I think they're illegal here, too.
Where? What?
Are those Spixies, or they call them zebra?
Zebra apple snails.
Jeez, that looks just like a Spixie snail. I know that Christopher knows what it is.
Remember I said... Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Doesn't that look like a Spixie snail?
Remember I was talking about a tank full of Shelleys, and I couldn't remember who it was?
Yeah.
It was Richard. And they were apple snail shells that he picks up in the canals in Florida because they're an invasive species.
I don't have that, so I just got these on eBay. Or not eBay, but
yeah, escargot snails.
Amazon.
Yeah. You can get them in the grocery store. I mean, a lot of grocery stores you can buy those too. Yeah. And I think anybody that sells Malaysian trumpet snails should probably be like arrested and put in jail for life.
Those are some pretty handsome little trumpet snails, though, I gotta say.
Yeah, I see.
I like snails, though. They don't bother.
Yeah. Ovidine egg disinfectant. Okay, I guess we're into everything now. Mini bites. And we're at the bottom. I just bought, I don't know when it's coming, today or tomorrow, Aquatic Imports. They're sinking food pellets, for the cories and the plecos and the shrimp. And
my migraine is coming back in the back of my head.
Oh my God, I hate those. Well, you know what? I know what that's all. In fact, I started one this morning. So I get this stuff called Nurtec. And oh my God, it's expensive, but I got a break on it because, it's like whatever. And I took one of those and it kind of, it took care of it. So
this goes right to my eyeball too. It's like,
Yeah. I feel like I get hit in the head by a baseball bat sometimes.
Yeah.
Some of them from Medaka are $100 a piece. I just can't even fathom spending that kind of money for a fish.
I think I'm going to take off, Ron. You go and keep it.
I think we're going to take off, Jeff.
Oh, okay.
We've been at it 2.5 hours here, and I was going to kill it an hour or half an hour ago. And go take some Advil or something, bud. And y'all, thanks for being here. Let me rephrase that. Thanks for being here. Thanks to my members. Thanks to my subscribers. And thanks to all of you.
Yeah, thanks for being you.
Yep. Yeah. You be you. Yep. And Jeff, thanks for being here also.
Thank you very much, Ron, for having me. It's always a pleasure and an honor.
Likewise. Yep. And everybody, thanks for streaming with us.
Yep. Bye, Christy. Bye, everybody.
Have a good weekend.
Yes, indeed.